Let's take this show on the road. Shit, different day. I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, hop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at 4, phone do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool. I need my girls, the world is ours, so run it up, let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too little, slow down. No, me and who when they see me out, booked it 'cause I'm not waiting around for you. Let's fucking go, Miami. Let's fucking go, Chicago. Let's fucking go, New Let's fucking go, Houston. Let's fucking go, Atlanta. Let's fucking go, Tokyo. Let's fucking go, Brazil. Let's fucking go, London. Let's fucking go, South Africa. Let's fucking go, Korea. Let's fucking go, New York. Let's fucking go, Toronto. Let's fucking go, Paris. Let's fucking go, Nigeria. Let's fucking go, DC. Let's fucking go, and let's fucking go. Trees, new beach, we be out on the coast. Swimsuit, 2-piece, catch me doing the most. Eating good in Perry, grab a glass, make a toast to life. Just living like it's my life. In these streets, music playing all night. Hawaii, I found my peace on a mountain zip line. Australia stole my heart, and the natives are fine as hell. Oh well, let's spend it all tonight in a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too late to slow down. No, do what I please 'cause I'm very grown. If you with me, we not staying home tonight. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, let's fucking go, yeah.
Hey, everybody. It's C Talk with your girl. It is Tuesday morning and we are live. Holla back if you hear me. Holla back. Holla back. Let me know if my mic sound nice. All right. Cricket 22 is in the building. Hey, how y'all doing this morning? Thank you, Creole Girl, Jacqueline Hitchcraft, T Talk member. Shout out to all the mods. Shout out to the mods, the lady mods. Creole Girl said my mic sound nice. Check one. Okay, Mickey BB. All right. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sounding nice all over the place today. All right. We is in the building. Good morning, and good morning to you, and all of you. Hit that like button. Hit that like button wherever you are. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I am on my way to the job. Okay, very rested today. Thank gosh, thank gosh. Yesterday I was so out of it still from being out in that hot sun Saturday and Sunday, and I had no strength to talk or listen or anything else. Okay, so I had to kind of check out, get rested up, and come on back around. Okay, yeah, I got to get in shape to be hanging out for 2 days in the sun like that, y'all. I was out there from 12 to 7, well, Sunday, but yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. Yes, happy Tea Talking Tuesday. I love it. I love it, Miss Exact. I love it. Yeah, so we are here this morning. We is big. We is big like we never left. Okay. We is back in the building. Thank each and every one of you for being here. I see it's 83 people in the building this morning. 83 people. And so I guess I wasn't all the way woke this morning either because I see I ain't labeled shit up in here. Okay, not nothing, not a thing. But I can tell you what I'm gonna be talking about this morning, okay? Y'all, some stuff I didn't even upload, but I'm like, I'm about to go down a couple of rabbit holes with some stuff because I seen some things that I want to talk about. Y'all might be all up in it. I don't know, but I seen that Lala Anthony was over there getting exposed on Tasha K. Allegedly. And let me put that banner up before my mom starts screaming to me to put it up, put it up, put it up. Okay, so allegedly, Tasha K. Saying that Lala was messing with Yo Gotti. Um, and so, of course, my nosy ass, I'm like, not Lala that was cheated on. Because I be feeling like this, y'all. This how I be feeling. I don't want to hurt somebody like I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, though I have not been 100% innocent, like I've never crossed the line with the married man, but I have taken gifts from men that were married in my younger days, and probably I shouldn't have. But I did, and I'm not gonna lie about it, because I did it. But what I'm saying is, when you've been cheated on, like Lala was, her husband had a baby on her. Y'all know the story. He had a baby on her, Carmelo, with another lady. Okay, outside baby. So I feel like when women go through that kind of hurt, and they know what that kind of hurt feels like, I I feel like they shouldn't be messing with married men. And hear me, married men, because when men are not married, they not really committed. I'm telling y'all that a man knows when he wants to marry a woman. He don't need to be with you no 10 or 15 years to figure out if he want to marry you or not. What the what? Why do he get to have the whole cow for 10 to 15 years, no proposal, no wedding, no commitment to the business side of the marriage, which is what's mine is yours, and if something happened to you, then I'm gonna be covered. If something happened to me, you know the whole business side of it. He don't commit to that with you. So is he really your man? See, these are things we got to talk about, because is that cheating? I mean, it is cheating. He's lying to his girlfriend at the time. But my thing is, when the man ain't married, is he really yours? Do you think that because you with a man for so many years, then that make him yours? If he yours, he want to put a ring on that thing. I'm telling you, he gonna want to marry you. He gonna want to tie you down. He want the world to know this mine right here. This mine. Yeah, he might show people he yours when he your boyfriend. But like Angela Simmons found out, he could tell the whole world he loved her and he the best thing that happened to her. Y'all remember he said that? He came out and said, "Hey, she is everything to me. She is my world." Well, with Tasha K exposing things, then out come others, and they began to talk, and they say you got to go over to uh this other young man's channel. I'm trying to see what's going on up ahead of me. It looked like an accident of some sort. What's going on? Can we get around or what? Oh my God, I can't go straight? How am I supposed to get to work? Oh man, I don't know this way, sir. You sending me somewhere? Y'all, what the world? Oh, something happened to the road. They done sent me somewhere. I'm gonna follow these cars and hopefully they going back to where I want to go. Cause baby, I don't know this neighborhood right here. Uh, what the world? I wonder if I would have took that street down. Oh no, sorry y'all. I gotta find my way out of here. You are correct, because my younger brother been with the same woman for 15 years, but he will not marry this woman. He's equally a cheater. That's it, cause she not the one. She not the one. So this guy, as I said, I went down a little rabbit hole and I found a little bit of stuff, and I said, "What is y'all doing?" Y'all gotta hold on. I gotta put my GPS on. These fools not about to get me lost. All right, y'all. I am back. Go ahead. I see your simple ass. Sorry, guys. I had to put on the Durgon GPS because I'm like, hold on now, where's I'm going at? They done sent me on this road and I don't know where this road go. I told y'all I ain't never get to know this country. I just moved over here. Can't wait to get away from me. They must be late. You heard them and blowing the horn too. Like, get out my way. Like I ain't in your way. I'm on the side of the road. Get my little GPS together. All right. So anyway, as I was saying, I went down a little rabbit hole on this guy's page over there. I want to say his name is Bobby Peace over there on TikTok. And I see we passed the 10-minute mark, so we good now. But I went over there and he's Lala's neighbor. So he got a whole bunch of videos over there talking about um, you know, what's going on with the Lala of it all. And she was saying Yo Gotti and Tasha saying that Lala's texting her, asking her to take it down and all this other kind of stuff. So y'all, I don't know. I don't know if Lala done to somebody else. But because either way, even if Angela wasn't married to him, the world knew he was with Angela. So to me, if you messing with him, then you still kind of, suspect. Because why is you messing with that man? Well, yeah, the sound had went out because I had left to go put that darn GPS on. So when I came back in, it kicked me right on out. I should be back now. Let me know if y'all hear me. I see some no sounds, but I knew that should be the case because I left out to come back in. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Thank you, Tasha Fawn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Trying to figure out where I'm at still. Because, baby, what's this row right here? What is this thing bringing me out? Hold on. That's 26. Hold on. Why would it take me? This is crazy. Oh, boy. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna find out what's going on with Lala, and I'll get back to it. This daggone detour thing then got me all shook up because I'm like, why is you bringing me all the way back here when this? Where the hell am I at? Let me make sure where I'm at first. Okay, that's Liberty Road. Where these people bring me to? That's 26. I know 26. Da, 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 da. Where the hell am I at? Anyway, child, these people got me all turned around today. Ooh, don't know when I'm gonna get to work. Where the hell am I at? Oh, that's the liquor store right there. All right, I'll figure it out. Anyway, I will figure out where I'm at when this GPS keyboard taking me towards
I'm sitting
my
here with a
job.
litigator, so let me.
Uh-oh. So,
2:30 said threesomes never work. That's
so listen, there was a couple of things that I wanted to talk about this morning. Now, Kandi is one of them, and Phaedra is another one. And my thing with Kandi and Phaedra is, yes, it is. The thing with Kandi and Phaedra to me is that we are all now forced to talk about Kandi because Shamia has brought her up on the reunion. Okay, so now Kandi thinks that she is the whole goddamn rower. She talking like these people been talking about her. I mean, really talking about her. But Kandi, I do have to tell you that nobody mentioned you but Shamia. Okay, and Shamia is the one who's bringing up all this old foolishness because Shamia don't have no storyline except for the fact that she's rich. She has a beautiful home. That's not enough to be a housewife. You have to bring some type of drama, and she knows it, and she has none. So you done told her, in my opinion, this is my opinion, Candy, mine. You done told her, you done advised her to go back and talk about that old ass shit because when she was on the show at that time, she was a friend of, and she was kind of bound and couldn't talk about it. So now you thought it would be cute for her to bring it back up. Or maybe she thought it would be cute to bring it back up. Whoever thought it was cute to bring you back up, I just want you to know, I think you're great at what you do when it comes to the business side of it. I will never take nothing away from a black woman who doing her shit. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. If y'all noticed, when I was with LAMH, I stopped talking about Stormy after Stormy came back and did what she was supposed to do. Shout out to her. She a black woman. She doing her thing. Go ahead and do your thing. Long as she ain't bothering the male, she ain't bothering me. So shout out to her. It's a black woman who making it. What the hell I'm gonna be mad for? I don't got no reason, right? None of us do. So Kandi doing her shit. Othello, that was her big one. She did a great job. Denzel came down, helped her make it great, and baby, it did great. But now, because she was mentioned on the reunion, they can't stop talking about her. No, 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 no. The season would have went fine without all that old shit that Shamir brought up. Shamir did not have enough, and that's why we here. It don't got nothing to do with people needing to talk about Kandi, but everything to do with that girl not having no damn storyline because her husband don't want to be on the show. As y'all see, his ass wasn't down at the reunion. Like Charles said, where they husbands at? He wasn't down there to the reunion. Why wasn't he down to the reunion? Oh, I know what they're gonna say. We'll see. Uh-huh. Anyway, Phaedra had a conversation over there with Jason Lee, and they brought up the stuff. And so Jason Lee, he like me. He know it was some bullshit. So basically he asking Phaedra, how? How did you sit there and not break that fourth wall? He know, like I know. Phaedra was not the ringleader. Phaedra was not the ringleader. And I'm going to say it until I can't say it no more. CK, CK, CK. You know, allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. You know that was one of your storylines gone wrong. But you rather help continue to put the stake in this lady like you did many years ago. You let her take the fall for it many years ago, and now you will bring Angela over there on your show and let her sit there and say that Phaedra did this, this, and that, and that, and that, this to her, and it's likely because of what she did in her past. Knowing that all this shit was a made-up story. Hence the reason why Charles was going off, because he wasn't in on it, because y'all know he's not going to do no fake shit. But his wife, why would you want to protect this man over your husband? Look at the optics. You sitting there, don't put him out, don't put him out, don't do this, don't do. But this man came against y'all though. You needed him to stay so you could seal your storyline for next season. Now I still like you, girl, Angela girl. I do. I still like you. But y'all keep trying to make that shit that happened a long time ago like that's who Phaedra is. And I just, for one, don't believe it. I believe she was given a storyline. That's what she was fed. That's what she put out there. It went too far. People got upset. They didn't want their business out there yet because now it's all out. You freaky deaky, Tar freaky deaky. Y'all like the freaky deaky. Portia Kiss Kandi. Shamir Kandi. Y'all heard it? But yet, Phaedra was benched, as Andy say, benched for 7 years for a bad storyline with some partial truths to it. But she was benched for 7 years because I wasn't ready to come out with all my stuff. Why would you come out and tell the world all my business like that? It's beginning to look a lot like Shamir. You probably really did do what they said you did, girl, since you brought it back up. Because shit's starting to come out. Now, I'm just going to tell you. Let's go ahead. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and listen to Phaedra. And shout out to Jason Lee over there. He got me. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I never was gonna subscribe to Zeus, but I've been feeling Jason's interviews lately, and I'm getting ready to subscribe this so I can see Hollywood Unlocked. I ain't gonna lie, because I like Jason Lee on the Love and Hip Hop. He was a lot of fucking mess, but I did like him, and I like what he's done with himself. You know, he's come a long way. And he began some damn good interviews, okay? And he asked the messy questions, okay? And I'm going to start getting over there so we can start getting it, when it come out and not waiting until I have to wait for the clips to come on Instagram. So anyway, this is a clip from Jason Lee's Hollywood Unlocked. He's talking to Phaedra, okay? Shout out to Jason Lee because he is Black. I heard somebody say last week Phaedra was only giving interviews to Caucasian channels and so on and so forth. So shout out to Jason Lee. Let's listen to this.
I'm sitting here with a litigator, so let me bring out my briefs. This is what happened. I remember Portia had the really short hairdo that day, and she was going on and crying about how you told her information, and you sat there, and I will never forget your face. You were beat for the guys, and you sat there and just wrote it out, and Kandi played up this whole thing that Kandi could not believe what was being said about it, which we're now hearing more about the bedroom as time has kind of progressed, and the world has become more accepting of people's bedrooms being different.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anything if you don't want to, but you gave a lot of grace. Again, this is another example. Why? Got it.
Decision for yourself. God will make a decision for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so the decision was made. And, I have never had a better 7 years in my life.
You were gone 7 years?
Yeah.
Damn. Wait, Phaedra, you took the hit. You took the hit for America. For what? I was so mad at you for sitting there and letting the charades happen in front of all of us.
But they didn't show what was really said.
Clearly.
Yeah. Because that's the contract. And sometimes you just got to realize, okay.
I'm going to just say within the four corners.
Yeah, because I know better, and I'm trained, and so I'm held to a higher standard than some of my colleagues, because they know I know better. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes when you're a little smarter than the average bear, it doesn't always help you.
Okay. But now you're back in the show with Portia.
Yeah. What's crazy is I was punished for something no one even saw me do.
Uh-huh.
It's like telephone.
Right.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, but now you're back with Portia.
Yeah.
And now you're friends.
We really, we obviously, that bothered me. Obviously, it was very, somewhat hurtful. But at the end of the day, I really love Portia. I mean, we have always, gotten along perfectly. And so even after that moment, we didn't say, oh, I'm never speaking to you again. I mean, because at that moment, I knew I wasn't happy in the job already. And I knew it was time for me to leave this job. But unfortunately, sometimes when, you can't make a decision for yourself, God will make a decision for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, CDW said, I would like to see CK have her on the show. That will never happen. That girl don't speak to him. That's where the rumor came from. And they let her take the fall for it. You heard what Jason said. You sat there and you ain't say nothing. You ain't say nothing. Why didn't you say something? She took the fall. She took the fall. That's why I've always continued to like her. I knew then it wasn't her. I knew that wasn't her. They knew it too. And then, okay, so Kandi was sitting down with somebody. I guess she was on one of her lives or something, y'all. And somebody asked her a question about a threesome. Okay, so let's listen into that.
230 said threesomes never work. That's not true. I done had a threesome and it worked just fine. It worked great, actually. Anyway, I mean, I feel like it's the communication.
This little pussy's just hot.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying it's the communication on it all. But I think that would you think that stepping outside the threesome? Hell yeah, that's cheating. Okay, so that's you answered the question. Like it's based off of what their communication was. Like some people, like she said, without telling him. Meaning he's not knowledgeable sis, that she's going to get a little shit turned up. Okay, sis, you cheating. You cheating. Right, thank you. You cheating. Now back to you and these threesomes you be having. Nah, we can get off that. I didn't see it. Don't say it like you be having, like as if it just be all the time. Oh, I ain't around there with your shit. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. So what? You and Ty, y'all be fucking hoes or y'all don't fuck hoes? No? Like, what's going on? Wait, what? That didn't even sound like English. What just happened? Do you and Ty currently have threesomes, or is that something that y'all just did early on in y'all relationship, y'all marriage? Oh. Like, do you see a chick out and be like, I hit that hoe? Ty be like, I hit that hoe too. You mean like randoms? No. I know you don't do random. Y'all too famous for that. You too, you know what I'm saying? Well, do out of town, Kim? Yeah.
So they have threesomes, but not with randoms. That means that they have threesomes with people that they know or they've built relationships with, i.e. So now when you get on the stage and you bring up this shit and you say that Portia and Phaedra was behind the rumors of you being with Kandi Shamir, now I'm starting to side-eye you because now Kandi being a little more free with her lifestyle. She being a little more free with letting us know that, I only mess with people that got something to lose, really, and people that I know. Okay? So we know these folk. Now, the folks said that wasn't no rumor, girl, but I don't know. I'm just saying you brought it up on a reunion, so now we need to revisit some of this stuff. Since you want to go back down memory lane, I'm just saying. It sounded like, girl, it's more truer than it's not, allegedly, and just in my opinion, because the views expressed on this channel are the views of Tea Talk with your girl, and allegedly, and in my opinion, it sounded to me like, girl, it might be a little bit true to the little rumor that was going around that maybe you might have got tangled up in the entanglement with the lovely couple, okay? That is Kandi and Todd, okay? All right? That's just what I'm saying, girl. Now, it might not be too much in the lies going on when it comes to you and that threesome. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm just putting up two together. You brought the shit up. You wanted us to go back and think about it now. Huh? Someone was... I'm not talking about that rumor, Jamie. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about on the stage. They didn't bring up that on the stage. I was talking about what they brought up, but I was talking about that earlier when I was saying that you know. But when I'm talking about the whole threesome thing, I'm talking about Shamia sat on the stage. This, you know, the little clip that's going around, and she said that Shamia and Portia started a rumor that she was allegedly with Kandi. Okay. And so now what I'm saying is more than likely than not, that did really happen. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. Kandi was upset about the whole drug thing. I know what Kandi was upset for. But what I said about that part is I don't believe Phaedra started it. I never did. I still don't. I just don't. I don't believe she started it. I believe, like it was said, that it came from CK. That's what I believe. That's just what I believe. Now, I don't know. I won't dare. I know that's the part she was upset about, was the drug part. Oh, I know she wasn't upset about the sex part. She went right and made a dungeon show right after that and made quite a bit of money off of that. So I know she wasn't upset about that part. I know which part Kandi was upset about. The part I'm saying is I personally don't believe that Phaedra said that. We've never saw her say it. We don't know where it came from. Like Cece said, Phaedra never said that on camera. Portia did. And she said she been convicted from something y'all ain't never seen. So basically, what she's saying is y'all don't know who told her that. That could have been all the storyline. We don't know. But at any rate, I'm just saying, we just don't know. Yeah, so we just don't know with the two of them. You just never know. I just believe now that since she bringing it up, and I got to go back and revisit all this old stuff, I'm thinking that now that Kandi coming out and the way she's saying it, like, yeah, we do it, but only with people we know, and you know, we don't be out here with these randoms. Yeah, that's gonna make me think that yeah, maybe you did get with the two of them. That's all I'm saying. CK was crawling on the floor to give Teresa back to bust out Danielle. Nothing too low for CK. Phaedra has to go by her contract while she knows that what she said. She said she ain't breaking no fourth wall. I can't even get into the show. Don't even watch. Yeah, it's a little messy, girl. It's a little messy. And the show itself, I can tell you, it was kind of boring. Now the reunion may be a little more crazy. Um, I just don't know. That I can't see it either, Miss New York. I wouldn't be able to do it. And she do and don't have a problem with it, she said. No, ma'am. Don't have a problem at all. Yeah. As long as they gotta know them and stuff. I don't want it. I don't want it. So that tells me that you like women's too then. Yeah, you like women's too. That's why you don't mind it. That's why you don't mind it. Because you like them women's too. hmm Yeah. Child, they got me out here in the woods for real to a place I ain't never seen in my life. Thank God for the GPS, child. Because I ain't never been here before. I'm just looking around like, what is this? Because I ain't never seen it. Whiny roads, too. The trees are beautiful, though. I wish this thing was like TikTok and you could turn the camera. You can see both sides. It's beautiful. CK was behind the scenes producing. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Y'all, I got another video of Remy Ma. Y'all, she was at the courthouse. Y'all know her son is being accused of unaliving someone. So she was at the courthouse arguing back and forth with the sister of the person who was allegedly unalived by her son. And that wasn't too cute. She was getting in the streets ready to fight and everything. I'm funky and get loose with the girl. I said, what in the hell in the what is going on here? Remy Ma. So let me see.
Yo, Dub.
Deaconess Keisha, you got one more.
Wrong video, child. Anyway, shoot. That's what happened when you're rushing and you forget to label your stuff. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. But anyway, yeah, that's the video that I saw. I might show it later because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't labeled the stuff and I don't want to be all over the place with it. So yeah, somebody's whole thing then got hit and put in the road. Body fluids and spirits, devils entering your bodies. Child, child, they is sharing partners. And so I don't know. I mean, they say it's a threesome. I guess it's with the women's. I don't know if it's with the men's. What did that girl say yesterday? What did that girl say yesterday? Uh-oh, I see condolences going up. My condolences, it says to Miss New York. My condolences to you. I'm trying to see where the heck I'm at still. Kitchen, country store. A country store. Where in the blooka am I at? That's all I like to know. This was the daughter of the person on the live. That was the daughter of the person on the live. You're right. You're right. You're right. Somebody's passed, and I'm so sorry, Miss New York. I didn't see your comment, but my condolences. I see keep coming up. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at, child, so I'm barely can look over at this screen. Cause child, these people got me in the country for real, for real. All you see is trees and houses and roads. Okay, I need to get to somewhere I know, familiar. Then I'll be like, okay, I know where I am now. Never been on these roads before in 57 years. Yes, condolences. I love the way y'all love on each other. Yes, say safety first, safety first. All I see y'all is corn and trees. Somebody growing corn and trees. Corn on one side of the street and trees on the other side of the street. That is what I see. Corn and trees. Now it's corn on both sides. So somebody making a lot of money selling some corn. Or, that could be the kind of corn that they feed the animals with. Some corn is just for animals consumption. Like I bet y'all didn't know that the collard greens and stuff was made for animals in the beginning. That was made to feed animals. That's why we have to cook it down to eat it. Lettuce, that was made for human consumption. That's why it's so easy for you to eat. But the collards and stuff, that was made for animal consumption. But because, they wouldn't let us eat the good stuff, that's how we began to cook the collards and eat the collards and the kale. Yeah, that's why you want. That's why you gonna eat collards. turn up. She's not gonna eat that stuff in its raw stage. You have to cook it down to make it so that you can consume it because it's not made for your body. Yeah. So just in case you didn't know that, now you do. Yeah, I'm about to get off this live because I don't like not knowing where I'm at, and I can't even concentrate on y'all while I'm trying. Let me just try to. I think I should be knowing where I'm at pretty soon now. This is kind of weird. Okay, y'all check this clip out.
Deaconess Keisha, you got one more time to be waiting on my husband after service. Next time, an ambulance gonna be waiting on you, and your family gonna get that call. Deaconess Keisha, you got one more time to be waiting on my husband after service. Next time, an ambulance gonna be waiting on you, and your family gonna get that call.
Did y'all hear what that lady said? That lady said, "Oh shit, I know where I'm at." Hey, just like that, just like that. Thank you, God. I know where I am now, y'all. Shoot, I was like, looky here now, looky here. Now this don't make no sense. And why is you trying to take me that way? I need to go straight on down there. See the GPS. Oh, it might be traffic that way though. Let me see which way you trying to take me, because I know where I'm at. I can go straight down here and hit that McDonald's and get me some iced coffee. Yeah, that's where I'm going at. I'm going that way. You thought that was a skit, child. Even if it is a skit, child, this is crazy. These clips are AI generated. Girl, it better be AI generated, because don't you be having no microphone talking about some and Deaconess Keisha, you gonna meet me outside if you mess with my husband one more again. What is this what we doing at the church house now? Huh? Is this what we doing? Oh yeah, Creole girl. That's why I got mine set like that too. Anytime. If I'm on the way to work and shit gets messed up, I just hit the button. Take me to work, please. Take me to work, please. Because, baby, I didn't know where the hell I was for a good minute. I was looking around like, okay, where am I at? I ain't want y'all to be alarmed, but shit, I ain't never seen them houses and trees and corn before in my life. And I've been living around in this area all my life, but I ain't never seen none of that damn stuff. I was like, wait, where am I at? Where am I at? And now they done changed this road, and I don't know where this road is going. It say it's going to Warfield Road, and I need Warfield Road. Let's see. I think I should have stayed over there. Oh, Lord. At least I know where I'm at. I did want to go to the child. I don't know if that was AI generated or not, but I was like, I know we ain't using the pulpit for this. So let's check out this clip.
Size. They make your size by your size. Okay? Okay? And first of all, the husbands were always supposed to be a supporting character. Someone that lifts their wife up, listens to their conversations, has feedback. You know, we get it. Be the husband. Okay? Don't be the bitch. Let's take a moment to reflect on the husbands who stirred the pot, stirred the drama, and occasionally stirred our patience, okay? Peter Thomas, the OG man with the mic. Now, Peter, let's keep it real. Peter was always far more interesting than Cynthia. We get it. We get it.
My God.
Y'all, is that not the truth? Y'all know that is the truth. Cynthia's not the one that is pulling focus. Peter's pulling focus. That is just the truth. That's my opinion. Okay, you don't have to agree with it. I'm not being a hater. That's what I feel. Peter was always very interesting. You wanted to know what Peter was going to say, when he was going to say it, because he had no filter. And their dynamic was very interesting because he clearly was an alpha male with a big opinion and loved the spotlight. Okay, so we have Peter Thomas taking first place.
So y'all think she for real? Do y'all agree with her? Or do you think she just being a hater right now because she not on the show and Cynthia is? Which one? You agree with her? You think she being a hater? Cause I was like, oh, that was kind of oh. I felt that to kind of be slapping the faces. You can tell Kenya Moore isn't feeling Cynthia Bailey. See, you right along with me. Because I was like, well, damn. Even if you thought it, you ain't had to say it. Yeah, Lisa, that's what I said. She being a fucking hater. She being a real hater coming out like that. She came out swinging, talking about some Peter Thomas was way more interesting than Cynthia. Ooh, I wanted him to shut the fuck up. I don't know about everybody else, but I wanted Patricia to keep his mouth shut, sort of like I want him to do now. You know what I mean? Because Kenya sounded like, I ain't got no peach, so I'm going to try to rot everybody else's out. 803 says, I agree with her, but she ain't need to say it. That's the part I'm talking about. Why do she need to go out and say that? Peter ain't been on the show in years. Why are you even talking about that? Why are you even talking about him? He ain't been on the show in years. I mean, years. So the fact that you is bringing him up is some bullshit, in my opinion. Just my opinion. I'm just saying. Shit. That's all I'm saying. That's some bullshit. Why does Kenya didn't lie though? Jamie said Kenya didn't lie. Well, Jamie, she said, you know you agree with me. She said, you know you agree with me, but here's my thing. Even if she not lying, right? Why is the need to tell the truth so bad? Why do you got to talk like that about Cynthia? Y'all know Kenya doing that to be hateful. Why is she even talking about it? The husbands. The husbands. Peter ain't been on this show in years. You see? So that made me think Shamia been talking to. She could have easily even been talking to Kenya about the show. Kenya might have advised her to go back in the past and bring up that old shit. Because that's what she doing. Who cares about the old husbands and what they was doing? The only husband that I cared about on Roa that I don't see no more is Greg. Greg. That's the only one. I don't know why Phaedra keep bringing Apollo back. Look how he shit on her down there at the murder medicine. She keep bringing his ass back, giving him a check or giving him some other check. I heard that what they got to do. But yet here he is shitting on you, bringing his wife. Got his wife down there trying to fight you and shit. You got ugly ass Dr. Heavenly out here telling the world that his wife done read you down like a whole nursery rhyme, and you going back to get him. And for what? Leave them husbands where they at, Kenya. We don't need none of where your husband at anyway. You know that one that kept your ass in line? Where he at? I like to see him. See, can he keep your ass in line? Because when your husband was on the show, we want to talk about it. Greg was the only one you liked too, Miss Sugar Sweet. The only one. I didn't like him. I ain't like the rest of them. Kenya should have kept it to herself. Kenya hasn't changed in years. We all know she's messy boots. A good messy boots. She definitely is messy boots. Mark is with her. Oh, yeah, they both broke now. I agree. Peter was over the top. Yeah, he was over the top. Always trying to get attention. That's why he was over the top. He was trying to get attention. That's exactly what he was doing. trying to get attention. And Cynthia, y'all know Cynthia just a little boring. Even now, as the the what is she a friend of? She's just a little boring, but I still like her. You know what I'm saying? I still like Cynthia. I really do. I really, really do. Ken need to worry about getting the house out of foreclosure. Hopefully she will. She paid cash for that house, so I mean I don't know how it's in foreclosure because she paid cash for it. So that's good foreclosure. Maybe she get it out. Maybe she get it out. But I tell you what, I tell you what, Kenya to me sound like a whole hater. That's all I can tell you. Cynthia provided the calm counterbalance against the crazy other ladies and did just like now as a friend of. Everybody loves Cynthia as a friend of. She come in, she do her thing, she you know what I'm saying, and she get out. She is the best friend of. Yeah, she paid cash for her house, so I don't know why she would be in foreclosure. I don't know if that's not just a rumor. People make up rumors on people all the time. Cynthia shows genuine support to those ladies, and I love that. Cynthia was the only one who kept it real with Kenya when she pulled that stunt. Yep, and she ain't like Cynthia since. Oh, she paid cash, but probably took out a loan. Oh, I don't know. She said she paid cash for her house. She said she didn't own nothing on her house. She said that in one of her lives. Actually, I'm thinking back. She talked about that. So if she did, she ain't freely talking about that. And damn, what kind of loan would she take out? Simple ass. I ain't paying for the damn house cash, taking out shit on it. I'm gonna take my time and fix it, work and fix it. If I can pay cash for that house, I damn sure ain't getting no loan. Mm-mm. If you did it once, you could do it again. Child, today must be a day of trash because, I mean, I swear where I go, somebody knocked over somebody's trash. Yes, Cynthia is loved by most. Cynthia is that housewife on the show that everybody loves. She's not problematic. She's easygoing. Even when they benched her, because that's what they call it, when they benched her, she even came out so nice and humble and said that it was all her. It was her. She was benching herself. We knew that wasn't the truth. We knew that wasn't the truth. Taxes maybe, then taxes wouldn't be a foreclosure. That's a whole different process. That's a different process. People can actually go pay your taxes and then own your house, take your house if you can't pay them back. If you behind your taxes and somebody else go pay them, you have to pay them back with interest. hmm Okay, she owed taxes. Yeah, that's different. So you can lose your house to that. hmm But hopefully, whatever it is, she get it done. She get it taken care of, and she get back to business. I mean, I hope that she stay on her. Listen, if Bravo not gonna bring her back, my suggestion is make sure she stay on YouTube. She don't gotta, you know, become, talk about everything, but make at least 2 videos a week, girl, and she will get money. She'll get paid. That's one way to bring in income. Yeah, I know YouTube pay good money to some people, depending on how many followers you got. And she got the followers. So she just need to make some videos if that's what she need to do to keep money in her pocket. You know, I want them all to win. I really do. Mm-hmm. Here come the train. Y'all heard how they got stuck behind the train. Oh man, they got stuck behind the train. There it is. Choo choo. I believe they will bring her back simply because she has good ratings. You know, Miss New York, I want to think they're gonna bring her back too, but here's what the problem comes in at. Here's this the only thing that I think will stop them from bringing her back is Kenya's mouth. The way she goes on talking about the others on the show. And then I also heard this now, Miss New York. Now, I don't know how true this is, girl, but this is what I heard. I heard when Phaedra negotiated her contract, she was very adamant that she would not work with Kenya. So if she really did that and they were looking to bring her back, they might have sacrificed Kenya and Kandi for the show. Cause you know, I also heard that Kandi didn't just leave that show. She wasn't asked back. And so she didn't, you know, Bravo lets you say you quit. The same way they did Cynthia. You know, they let you say you quit when they put you on the bench. They'll let you say it sometime. Then you don't think they let Phaedra say it, but they'll let you say it sometime. Just to save face, they did it with Cynthia. They let you come and say it was your decision to not come back. And I personally feel like that it was not Candy's decision not to come back. That I don't think it was her decision not to come back. I think it was an executive decision made. I think she refused to work with Phaedra. I think they wanted Phaedra back, and so they had to let her know, like, you don't have that much pull to do that. You don't have that much pull. We're not going to allow you to do that. Now we gave you all these years to calm down. 5 when they started back working with Phaedra, what it was 4 years then or 5? I think it was 4 years because when they started back working with her, it was that Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. And she did 2 seasons of that. She didn't do 1. She did 2 seasons of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Okay. So she already been working back with Bravo. And I think Bravo allowed Kandi to work enough years so that she could not sue them later for that bullshit. Now, once that statute of limitation passed or whatever it was, they didn't hold her so important no more. Oh yeah, she was on Dubai. That's right. Thank you, 803. Yeah, they been wanting her back, but Kandi refused to work with her. And that's why Kandi was waiting for that contract. And when she didn't get that contract, when others started getting hers, she said she quit. No, you didn't get no contract. You didn't get no contract. So you made a decision. And now you got your lapdog, Shamir, on there bringing you up to try to make Bravo have to bring you back. Because now you're willing to work with Phaedra because you missed some checks. Now you willing, but is Phaedra going to try to pull a Trump on you and say she can come back, but I ain't coming back? Or is Phaedra up into a contract and she ain't got no choice but to come back because her contract is already there for next year? Because allegedly when she signed this new contract, it was for this year and next. Okay? So I don't know if they would sneak Kandi back or what, but I think Kandi want to come back now. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Shamir bringing that girl up for no reason. I don't. That's Shamir's real friend, Kandi. Or maybe it was more than her friend. Ooh, maybe she got what she need. But she says she just a friend. She says she just a friend. I'm just saying. They making me think about it, girl. Now the people they know. Mm, 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 mm. Kenya now has Mark since he's been run out of New York. Shit. And that's the only reason why. And that's the only reason why. Because, baby, I don't want no man that only want me because he ain't got nowhere to go. Get the phone up out of here with that. Nope. I think Cynthia. Oh, Cynthia did a marvelous job being a friend of. I think so too. I think she did a marvelous job being a friend of. And I really hope they bring her back next year on in the same capacity. She don't need to be no full time, but Cynthia says she don't want to be no full time. Cause Cynthia got that little young boy, and she says she ain't putting him all over the TV like that. She said no, no, no. She get knocked out the box, and she can go on about her business. If that little young boy want to get up and go and get on a plane and take her somewhere and ride the train or maybe ride him or whatever he wants, they can do that. And guess what? It ain't no problem with them doing that because she's not bound to that contract like them other women is. Cynthia don't want to be bound to that contract. I don't blame her either. Could be a lien due to owing a contractor or HOA fees or whatever it is. I hope she work it out. Yes, have a productive day. Y'all know what to do. Continue to be blessed by being a blessing to someone else, okay? Share your smile with somebody because you never know who might need it, all right? And then treat people how you want to be treated in life, okay? Treat them how you want to be treated. And then last but certainly not least, YOLO, baby. YOLO. You only live once, so live your life on your terms and not nobody else's. I do want y'all to know, please be following me over on TikTok because story time is going to begin, I believe, on July 3rd. And some of it I will do live. So make sure you follow me over there on TikTok, same handle, TikTok with your girl. All right? YOLO. Have a good day. See y'all in the next video. Bye.
When I go with confidence, when I go we roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow.